Alright, children who look like men. Before we get into this, I'll remind everybody that you asked for this, because this is going to be one wild ride. Welcome back to Rank Everything, the show where we rank everything. I am your host, Ryan, and today we are going to be ranking all of the Minecraft mobs based on who would win the Freakoff. So, there's nothing else to say. There's like 50 of them, so here we go. First up, let's get into our tiers. At the bottom here, we have unfreakable. These are mobs that do not freak. They are incapable of freaking. They just don't have it in them. They have a wee bit of freaking, which is just like they've just got the tiniest hint of freak in them. Just the tiniest hint of freak in them. Freak a little bit more freak. Freaky mid, they've got the perfect balance of freak in them to still be a functioning member of society. Freak worthy, these are characters who have a legitimate chance of winning the freak off. Then we have Freak Meister. These are the cream of the crop as far as the freak worthy go. And of course we have the Freak Lord at the top. This is mobs who would undoubtedly win the freak off if they participated. But who knows, they might not participate. They could be too busy freaking somewhere. But let's get into it. Let me sip my water real quick. Ah, yes. I'm going to need a lot of that this one. First up, we have the Bat. So, the Bat only lives in caves. Only in the dark. I feel like that's not a good freak environment. But at the same time, they sleep upside down. Pretty freaky. I couldn't sleep upside down. All the blood would rush to my head instead of my... And then, they don't attack you. You kill them and they don't even drop anything. Like a little bit of XP. I mean, for the upside down thing, they get wee bit of freaking. The Bee. So, if we're just talking about base Minecraft Bee, there's really nothing special about them. Now, I haven't played base Minecraft in a long time, and so I don't know exactly what it has to offer, but as far as modded Minecraft goes, there's like 1,000 different varieties of bee that you can get, each one having different freak levels. I feel like they all sort of combine together to mellow out into one beautiful thing. The bee gets freaky mid. The Blaze. So let's think about the Blaze for a second. The Blaze is basically this big fireball thing that smokes all the time and is always floating in the air. I don't know why I'm getting this thought that the Blaze has like a projectile attack, but I don't actually think that they do. But they are hostile. They will try to fight you if they see you. You kill them, they drop sticks. Sticks that are made of them. So whenever you drop sticks that are made of you, I think that's pretty freaky. I'm gonna say we freak a little more on that one. The Cat. I don't know why its face is cut off in this. See, the Cat. Nothing too crazy going on with the Cat. Cat can climb trees, I think. I think that's like its big standout thing. It's similar to the spider in that. So I think the Cat can climb trees. That's pretty freaky. I don't remember how you tame a cat exactly, but any animal anything that you can give food and then it will willingly wear a collar and follow you around, that's some mega freak shit right there. That's all I'm going to say. So yes, your pet and your house is a freak. Shame them. So, because of all those reasons, I think the cat is freak worthy. I think the cat's freak worthy. Next we have the Spider. The Spider makes this horrendous noise. Like the type of shit I'd only expect a freak to say, so that's 1 point. Spiders climb up walls and shit. 2 points. Let's see. Spiders, they don't attack you during the day. They're actually very mellow during the day, not very freaky. So we're still just at 2 points. But at nighttime, spiders unleash their freak. And then, so that's 3 points. And then it gets even worse than that, because spiders can be ridden by multiple different mobs in this game. Mega freak shit. Spiders, Freak Meister. That's all I'm saying. The Chicken. Let's see. The chicken will run away if you hit it. Not very freaky. A real freak wouldn't run. So let's see. The chicken will lay eggs. but that's not crazy freaky unless you could like make your chicken lay eggs on command, but a regular chicken can't do that. Let's see. But if you take the chicken's eggs and you throw them at a wall, you can sometimes spawn a baby chicken, and that's crazy freaky. That's at least 2 points, I'm gonna say. Chickens scream really loud when you hit them. I feel like it's a bit overdoing it. That's a freak. That's another freak point. I think that lands them in freak a little more. That's what I'm gonna say. I think it lands them in a freak a little more. A fish. I think this is just like a cod. Is what I'm looking at here. Cod or salmon. I think it's a cod though. So cod. I don't think they do anything. I don't think they do anything. I think they just swim around. Okay, well, actually, maybe I think I'm summoning some sort of. I think I'm tapping into eldritch knowledge to summon this memory that I have. I think I remember fish like jumping on land, but not like flopping around helplessly, like jumping on land, going somewhere. That's at least one freak point. I mean, yeah, wee bit of freaking. The cow. You guys may not be expecting this one, but if you ask me, I'd say the cows are pretty big freaks because, as long as you have a bucket, you can infinitely milk a single cow endlessly nonstop. And that's fucking crazy, if you ask me. Okay. And then if you hit the cow, they scream and they run away. So 1 point for the scream, no points for the running away. Let's see. Like I said, I think the cows are freak worthy. Okay. Here's a big one. The creeper. So let's see. The creeper. First of all, they're called a creeper. That's freaky. That's some freak shit right there. But the second thing is the creeper sneaks up on you, and then their fuse goes off. Which, if you ask me, that's basically the same as them just whispering in your ear, telling you that they're about to diddle you. That just elevates them to a completely brand new level. And then they explode in a fiery death that destroys everything. Mega freak shit. And then, I think it's a mod. I don't know if it's a mod or not, but I know that you can give them gunpowder and they'll fall in love with you. They like get a little heart on their chest. And anytime someone gives you an item that's used to make explosions happen and you fall in love with them for it, I mean, that's just, what can you do? The creeper is a freak lord. He's a freak. He's the Diddy of the Minecraft universe. That's all I'm saying. I think that's a dolphin. So if anything like real life dolphins are reportedly, then this motherfucker has got some mega freak shit going on with him as well. It swims around. Dolphins are really slimy. Freaky, I get 1 point, I guess. But dolphins are sort of the same as fish, I think. I don't really know what they're for, so because of that, I'm going to put them in wee bit of freaking. The donkey, I think. Unless there's more than... No, this is the horse. So I guess there's two different kinds of donkeys. If they just do everything that a horse can do, then that's probably just like... Well, okay. No, actually, I'm going to say it. Horses, unless they changed it recently, will not mate in an open space. You have to put them in an enclosed room that has no windows, and you cannot watch them mate. Otherwise, two horses will not mate. Horses are very conservative, turns out. Because of that reason, assuming that donkeys are the same, because I have no reason to not think that they're the same, I'm going to put them in... I'm trying to think of something else that could build a case for the donkeys and the horses for why they belong higher up. But I'm drawing a blank right now. Horses eat pumpkins or something, but I eat pumpkins. Am I a freak? That's a different video. Yeah, I'm just gonna put them in unfreakable right now. I'm just gonna put them in unfreakable. I'm gonna grab the horses and the donkeys, and I'm gonna put them in unfreakable. I think they're just too wholesome to win the Freakoff. Next we have the drowned. It's funny that the drowned comes up before the regular ass zombie does. But the drowned, So I haven't, as I said, I haven't played base Minecraft a ton. But I do know that the drowned are just waterlogged versions of the zombies. Hence the name drowned. And I think that the fact that they're drowned gives them bonus freak points. Because the zombies already come up to you. They moan at you. When you hit, even though you hit them, they still keep coming back for more. That's 3 points already. They come up and they try to punch you with their bare hands instead of using like a weapon. Another freak point. And like so they just come with bare fist hands out already. So we're up to 4 freak points, which puts them at freak worthy bare minimum. And then on top of everything else, when you kill zombies, you take pieces of their flesh. Crazy freaky. Freakmeister at least. And then the fact that the drowned are literally waterlogged. I mean, it's just the point system adds us up to being a freak lord. These fucking things. These are like the deep sea underwater enemies. I don't know what they're called, but they sort of act like pufferfish mine things, I think. Let's see. They quietly follow you around when you're underwater. They only seem to live around those underwater temple things, I think is what the video that I watched said. I mean, I just don't know it. I just don't know a ton about them. But I do think that they are worthy of some high freak status. So I'm going to put them in freaky mid for now. The Ender Dragon. So the Ender Dragon, huge. Huge, big mommy energy right off the bat. I think the Ender Dragon is actually female. Don't quote me on that. Flies around. Shoots fireballs at you. You can only hurt it if you break the things on top of each of the towers. And you can only do that if you can either fly or have a bow. So that's 4 points right there. And then you kill the Ender Dragon and a gigantic portal opens up. That's some crazy freak shit that I was not expecting to happen. And then you get the credits. I guess that probably doesn't count. But we're at, let's see. I think that puts us at 4 points. I'm going to put the Ender Dragon in Freakmeister. The Enderman. Now officially one of the poster children of Minecraft. Because they're so famous. So, let's see. Bro is tall and black. That's 2 freak points right there. He glows. He literally emits purple aura wherever he goes. That's 3 points. On a side note, the 3 things that I just said kind of make me feel like the Enderman is actually a black stereotype. He's tall, he's dark, he emits purple. Think about it for a second, that's all I'm saying. God, I shouldn't say this. But number 4, he steals things. He steals things, but not just that, he can fucking teleport. That's 5 points. And better yet, number 6, he'll show you the stuff that he's stolen. He holds it out in his hands for you to look at. Freak Lord. What the fuck is this thing? I don't even know what this thing is. It's an end thing. Enderman thing. Let's see. Purple, it glows. I don't know what it does beyond that. I'm going to give it freak a little more. The Illager, or one of the Illagers. This one looks like it's the magic Illager, so bro is angry and evil, that's 2 points. Bro can use magic, that's a 3rd point. Bro can use magic, that's a 3rd point. Anything else with this Illager man? Nope. I think we're at freaky mid. The fox. I don't remember a lot about the foxes, but foxes are cute. They're like cats, but not. They're like cats, but not. And I mean, if the cat is freak worthy, then what does that put the fox at? That gets the fox at least a wee bit of freaking. We have the next one of these things. So the only difference I can tell. Not the only difference. One, they're obviously different colors. but the spike placement is the same. The only other thing is that it looks like their eye is much more visible. These ones, I can sort of see the eye, but you could convince me that it's closed. These ones, their eye is much more visible. These ones seem much more mysterious, and that's why I think that they're more freaky than these ones are. This one gets freaky a little more. Is this just supposed to be a regular zombie? No, there's the regular zombie. Then who the fuck is this guy? I don't know what the difference... This one looks like he's wearing, like, clothing I'd associate with the desert. So maybe this is a sand zombie? Freakmeister. From everything we already said about regular zombies, he goes up here. Which in that case, that brings me to the regular zombie also going in Freakmeister. And then the zombie villager is just a villager that's been turned into a zombie. So they're a villager, but then they gain all the freak bonuses that the zombie had. So that puts them in Freak Lord as well. I mean, we've got a lot in the Freak Lord category so far. The Iron Golem. Let's see. So they're really old. And if they're that old, you can really, really tell that they've been around to do some freak shit in their time. I mean, bro's literally covered in moss. You gotta be pretty old to be covered in moss. He's got the same nose as a villager. And why he willingly has that, even though he's literally a sentient being, is beyond me, which must be a result of some freak shit. That's another point. So, really old villager nose. 2 points. Next is, you form him together by putting a bunch of iron blocks together with a pumpkin on top. And anybody who's got a pumpkin for a head is probably into some freak shit. That's level 3. And then, if you smack any of the villagers, purposely or by accident, the Iron Golem will beat you to death. So, I think that's another freak point. I think he's at least a level 4. The Iron Golem is freak worthy. The llama. This is a fun one. So the llama spits at you. Hold on, is there a llama and an alpaca? Okay, I think these ones are the same. Of course, llamas and alpacas in real life just look really, really similar. But I'm assuming that they're the same animal, because these ones are the ones for the traveling merchants. So, but, right, besides the point, llamas and alpacas, or whatever, they spit at you. That is 2 points on the freak scale. Because that's some shit that belongs in the bedroom. Do not bring that shit out here. They walk on all fours. Kind of freaky. I guess I'll give him a 3rd point for that. Yeah, that's freaky mid, surprisingly. The magma slime. So the magma slime, just like the regular slime, is just a slime, but it's made of magma, which means it's on fire at all times. If it touches you, it will set you on fire. So, one, it scoobs and gloobs everywhere, makes those crazy noises. That's a freak point. It bounces around. It doesn't walk, it bounces. That's 2 points. It's made of lava and it's perpetually on fire. That's 3 points. It has these piercing red-yellow eyes that make me terrified of it. That's 4 points. The magma slime is going into freak worthy, and then the regular slime is going to go into freaky mid because it's going to go into freak a little more because it's not on fire and it doesn't have piercing red eyes. The mushroom. This is a special one. So the mushroom is just a regular cow. It can do all the same things that a cow does, but it's bright red, has black eyes, and it has mushrooms growing all over its body at all times. Which means not only can you harvest milk from it, you can also harvest mushrooms from it. Freak Lord. Freak Lord. I think this thing's called the Ocelot. It's just another cat entity. I think it does everything that the regular cat does, but I think this one can fight as well. And so, because of that, it's going into the Freakmeister category. Pandas. Pandas are unfreakable. They're just too cute and wholesome to be freaky. The parrot. As far as regular birds go, I'm not really sure what their capabilities are. I mean, you kill them probably, and they probably drop feathers. But why would you kill a parrot if all that they give is feathers? Just go kill some chickens. Yeah, that's another unfreakable. All right, I forgot what these things are called, but these are the things that will come out and attack you after you've gone 3 nights in a row without sleeping. I think I'll think of the name at some point, I'm sure. But yeah, so they don't attack you unless you're sleep deprived. That's freaky. They fly around and make these horrifying screeching noises. That's also freaky. That's 2 points. When you kill them, they drop like phantoms. I think these are called phantoms. And when you kill them, they drop like phantom membrane, which is used for potion making, I think. So anything that's going to give you some shit that is only useful for potion making, that's some freak shit. That's 4 points. Bare minimum. And then whenever the sun comes up, these things burn to death right in front of your eyes. I mean, that's Freakmeister. Freakmeister. The pig. The pig is very similar to the chicken, but probably a little bit less freaky because pigs don't lay eggs that you can throw at a wall and hatch live young out of. But you kill them, or you can attack them, they'll run away and scream. Freaky. You kill them, they drop ham or pork. You can use for a variety of cooking things. That's a wee bit of freaking right there. We have the next type of illager. I think these guys are called like marauders or something. Maybe. So there's his friend, magic friend. So he can't do magic. Loses a freak point automatically for that. Has a crossbow though. And anytime you're going to shoot somebody with something that impales them and sticks out of their body, that's mega freak shit right there. Wears a big belt buckle, which means he wears a belt, which he can use for spanking. Mega freak shit. I can't believe I'm saying this. He's actually freak worthy. He's actually a step higher than the wizard is. The polar bear. So if you've ever heard the saying, brown lay down, black fight back, white good night, this is obviously meant to signify that polar bears are the most dangerous kind of bear. So they get 1 freak point for being so dangerous. 2, they're all white, which means that if you're in a snowy landscape and they're trying to hide from you, you will not find them. So, another point for hiding from you for the purpose of trying to kill you later. I think that's it. I can't think of any more reasons why the polar bear is freaky a little more. I think that's a pufferfish. I think that's a deflated pufferfish. And pufferfish are crazy freaky. 1, they look mega tiny when you see them, but then when they feel threatened, they'll puff up and get all big and fat, and then they shoot out spikes at you. Oh god, my glasses. They shoot out spikes at you that if they hit you, infect you with an insanely deadly neurotoxin that is lethal in small doses. It takes sushi chefs 10 years to master how to safely serve pufferfish in their sushi. But what marine biologists have discovered is that pufferfish, they develop their neurotoxin from their diets because they live in environments where they eat fucking things that cause their bodies to produce this neurotoxin. So what we've discovered is that if you raise pufferfish in a controlled, enclosed environment where those things aren't around, they will grow up and they won't develop that neurotoxin inside of their spike. So that's why whenever you see videos of people just holding pufferfish by the tails and not giving a shit, that's probably why. So the video is thank marine biologists for that. The pufferfish in the wild, though, let's see, starts out mega tiny but grows to be huge. That's 1 point. Shoots out spikes. That's 2 points. The spikes have neurotoxin in them. That's 3 points. In the game, if you try to eat the pufferfish, you will also get poisoned. So that's technically 4 points, even though it sort of goes back to the poison thing. Freak worthy. A regular rabbit. The rabbit is So I don't know if this is how it is in base Minecraft, but in mods, you can kill rabbits and get rabbit meat. I know that for a fact from all the mods I've played. I don't know if that's a base Minecraft thing or not. You know, who knows. Rabbits hop around. It's a bit freaky. They make like make a high-pitched squealing sound when you attack them. That's just too much. That's just freaky. Yeah, I think that's it. I think they freak a little more. I'll be real with you, gang. I have no fucking idea what this thing is. It looks like it's got the face of a villager. It looks like its body is a chest. It obviously walks around on 4 legs. Is this a fucking villager cow? Freak lord. I think this is a salmon. Or it's a rainbow trout. I don't know. Just what it reminds me of. It's probably just going to go in the same as there's a wee bit of freaking the sheep. Let's see. Just like the rest of the farm animals. You attack the sheep. They make this noise. They scream and they run away. So the scream is 1 point. The running away is another point. Actually, no. Those go together. Those are 1 point. Scream and run is 1 point. You kill them, they'll drop lamb. 2 points. Now here's the crazy one. You can get shears and you can cut off their wound. You can make a bed out of it. And any time that you can cut off the hair of something and make a bed out of it, that's freak. That's freak shit. Freaky mid. So I'm gonna be real with you, gang. I have no fucking idea what this thing is. The middle thing looks like it's a head, obviously. It looks like it's enclosed. It's obviously enclosed in some sort of space thing that looks like it might close or open, depending. Freakworthy. The silverfish. So the silverfish automatically get a point because they travel in packs. A pack of silverfish is one of the most frightening things to happen in this game, especially if you're in a mine and you don't have a lot of light in. Getting out is not an easy thing. So they get 1 freak point because they travel in packs. They get 2 freak points because they literally come out of the walls. They get 3 points because they make these high-pitched noises. Yeah, freaky mid. The skeleton horse. So the skeleton horse is a skeleton and a horse put together as one. That's freaky. 1 point. I don't know if skeleton horses can breed with other skeleton horses. But to give it the benefit of the doubt, I'm going to say that they can. That's another freak point, because 2 skeletons fucking and making another skeleton is some next level freak shit. That's 2 points at least. You can ride them, which I forgot to mention with the other horses. The fact that you can ride them all, that actually bumps them up to a wee bit of freaking status. And since I'm gonna put the skeleton horse 1 tier above because it's a skeleton. The regular skeleton. So depending on what form you get, because it looks like they don't have the spider jockey in here. If you just get the regular skeleton, they clank around a lot. Kind of freaky, I'm gonna be honest, that's 1 point. They're a skeleton, that's 2 points. They use a bow and arrow to shoot you from far away, and then they fucking run away when you try to come at them. Wait, how many points are we on? They're a skeleton, they make clanky noises, they shoot a bow and arrow. Okay, we're on 3 points. If you get the spider jockey version, the one that rides the fucking spider, it's riding a spider. That's the freak shit. And then there's also a possibility of you getting ones that are armored. That's a 5 point possibility. But we're just going to say that he doesn't have the spider jockey. He doesn't have armor. So he's a regular skeleton. Freaky mid. The snowman. So snowman is made in very similar ways to the iron golem, except you use snow instead of iron blocks. He's just really happy. And I think being happy all the time is some kind of shit that only a freak would be capable of. So that's 1 point. Then, depending on which version, because this, actually, now that I'm looking at it, this is a snowman that doesn't have a pumpkin for a head, but in old versions of Minecraft, and it might still be this way in certain cases, snowmen had pumpkin heads that were also smiling, but the jack-o'-lantern smile is a much more freaky. Speaking of, and then here's the kicker. Since they're snowmen, they leave a snow snail trail everywhere that they fucking go. Because heaven knows that they don't fucking walk anywhere. They slide or hop, and it's, when you think about it in like a snail trail context, it's disgusting, which is why it's mega freaky. That's 2 points. You kill them, they drop snowballs, which is basically their flesh. So anytime you can take the flesh of something and throw it at a motherfucker, that's freak shit. This is where we're on 4 points. Snowman is freak worthy. Another spider. Hold on, where's the other spider at? I think this one's the cave spider. Otherwise, I thought the cave spiders were like a light shade of blue. Unless that is a cave spider that I'm looking at right now. Because I feel like I'm sort of seeing, I don't know. They're just going to go in the same slot because I can't really tell a difference. I think this is the cave spider, which there's not a big difference between the cave spider and the regular spider, I don't think. The squid. The squid's got some fucking stupid droopy eyes. That's some freak shit right there. 1 point. They swim around and they've got this big mouth where their butt should be. And that's another freak point. When you kill them, they drop ink, which you can use for a lot of stuff. But is a squid having ink that they keep in a special sack inside of their body count as some freak shit? I think it does. That's 3 points. Freaky mid. Is this the armored skeleton? I think this is supposed to be the armored skeleton, or it's some other mob that I'm not familiar with. I'm going to put them 1 tier higher than the regular skeleton because they look really cool. And anybody who takes that much time to look that cool is a freak on the inside. Here we have the traveling trader llamas. So the traveling trader, he always travels with 2 llamas, usually. He drags them around on leads, which anytime you let yourself get dragged around by a rope, you're a freak. You let that shit happen, you're a freak. So that automatically puts them 1 point higher of the regular llamas. But then, anytime that the traveling trader is in danger, they will take a potion of invisibility as to protect themselves. And it also turns their llamas invisible as well. Which means, technically, unless they've got some weird, like, other shit going on, this means that what is actually happening is that, the traveling merchant fed the llamas the invisibility potion. If you're going to let somebody just pour some shit down your throat that turns you completely invisible, you're a freak. The freak lord. I'm saying it now. The goldfish. Wee bit of freaking. A turtle. A sea turtle. Sea turtles are pretty friendly. And they swim around everywhere. So the question is being really friendly a freak move, or are you just wholesome? For the sake of this ranking, I am going to say that the sea turtles are in fact wholesome and are only a wee bit of freaking because of the swimming part. I have no fucking idea what this thing is, but it looks awesome. And anytime you've got a motherfucker who looks like he's covered in veins, gray, wields a sword, looks like he can fucking fly, and he's just got an angry expression, you're a freakmeister bare minimum. We got the regular villager. So regular villagers, peaceful entities, they don't attack. Big Squidward noses, they make Squidward noises. So that's 2 freak points right there, because Squidward is a freak. SpongeBob video coming out soon. They always have their hands tucked that way, which makes me think that they are secretly diddling themselves underneath their cloaks. They get another freak point for that. We're up to 3 right now. You can trade with them, and they only accept, when you're buying from them, they only accept emerald. And anybody who only accepts precious gems as currency is a fucking freak. We are freak worthy. We got the next Illager, the one who wields the axe. This one might actually be the Marauder. I don't know what any of the names are specifically, but this one might actually be the Marauder. But he's everything that these two are, except he wields an axe. He doesn't have a belt, which means there's no spanking anybody. He just wears this coat. He looks kind of lame overall. I'm going to say he just freaks a little more. Here we have him himself, the Traveling Merchant. So this guy is like a full-on sadist. Like, he drags these llamas around by ropes. He force feeds them fucking invisibility potions, all because he's taking them too. I mean, if the llamas are freak lords, God, what does that make him? I'm gonna put him at freak lord right now because duh. But I'm gonna have to think about if I'm gonna have to make a new category just for the Traveling Merchant. The Witch. The Witch is technically a villager because she's got that big nose. She makes Lady Squidward noises. Not a phrase I ever thought I'd utter. So she's already on the level of a regular villager. Actually, she's already one level below the regular villager because she doesn't sell you anything. What she does do, though, is she throws potions at you, specifically potions of poison. That's freaky. So now we're back to the villager's level. And she also will heal herself if you get her low enough, I think. I'm not 100% sure about the healing part, which puts her at least on the same level as the regular villager. We have a Wither Skeleton. So Wither Skeletons are just like regular skeletons. This one's not using a bow. I'm not 100% sure if Wither Skeletons can use bows. But what's special about Wither Skeletons is that when they attack you, they give you the Wither status effect, which I'm not 100% sure what it does. As I've already said, I don't play base Minecraft. But any enemy that's black, has a blank expression on their face, is ass naked, wields a sword made of God knows what, attacks you purposefully, and applies a status effect every time that they do, is a Freak Lord. Because that was 6 points just now. Here we have the Wither, which I think is our second boss enemy, as far as I know. This thing right here could be a boss, and maybe this fucking thing. The Wither. So what's crazy about it is that you have to make the Wither. Which basically means that you are a masochist. You wanted this to happen to yourself, and the Wither was more than happy to do it to you. I saw a video like yesterday that showed me the craziest shit. It could have been a mod, I don't know, but this guy summoned the Wither in a cave made entirely out of bedrock, and it destroyed all of the bedrock. I cannot even begin to fathom how the fuck that's possible, considering that bedrock is the only material block in the game that cannot be broken by anything, or that cannot be broken by any means that the player has, unless you count the Wither as a means of destroying bedrock. In which case, that's some freak shit. Freakmeister bare minimum. The Humble Wolf. So, I don't think wolves are hostile. I think if you attack the wolf, it'll attack you back, which that's just self-defense. But if you ever attack something and it wants more by attacking you back, that's a freak. 1 freak point. If you give the wolf a bone, you can tame it, which means it'll wear a collar. You can name it. That's 3 freak points added on. So we're at 4 right now. And then the wolf will fucking fight and die for you in combat. That's 5 points. Freakmeister. The Zombie Pigman. Zombie Pigmen, which I think their whole thing is that they're supposed to be, I don't know. No, I'm not going to say. Zombie Pigmen. You can trade with them. No, actually, I don't think you can trade. I think that's the piglins I'm thinking of. Zombie Pigmen, they're obsessed with gold. They only live in the Nether, which is really fucking hot all the time. If you're ever going to choose to live in a place like that, you're probably a freak. So that's 1 freak point. They're undead. They wield gold weapons. That's 2 more freak points. So we're at 3 right now. They always seem to travel in packs. And the thing is that if you attack one piglin, all of them will come after you. Which means you could absolutely end up getting chased by like 10 or more zombie pigmen at once. And anytime a group attacks you as a whole, we all know what that means. That's mega freak shit. Hold on, I lost count. Undead, wields gold weapons, lives in the nether, attacks as a group. Any attacks as a group is an extra 2 points, bare minimum. Yeah. Freakmeister. The Ghast. So the Ghast is like always fucking crying. That's freaky. So that's 1 point. They shoot these flaming balls at you. That's 2 points. But the balls can be knocked back at the Ghast, and they don't even make like a legitimate effort to get out of the way, which means they probably want to be hit by them. That's 3 points. Ghasts are fucking huge, and they can fly. So I'm going to lump those together. That's another point. That's 4 points that we're at right now. And they make this god-awful screeching noise every time that they shoot. And then they open up their eyes, and they reveal their eyes are like bright fucking yellow, like some monster. Yeah, I think the Ghasts are fucking Freaklord. I think this is a hoglin. Or just a hog. Because this is like a piglin, this is like a hoglin. Not an expert. But it just looks like a pig, but the big horns and the big shit on its back make me think that it's like more hostile, so I'm going to put it in the freak a little more category. So if I'm right, these are piglins, and these are basically nether traders. Like these are like, you can go to the nether and you can trade with these guys, and they only accept like Invar coins or something. That might be a mod thing, I don't know. But they live in the nether, 1 point. They wield gold weapons, 2 points. They got horns on their face, 3 points. They're a pig man, 4 points. Freak worthy. Chat, what the fuck is this? It's so fucking disgusting. It's got these weird little legs, this sad ass face, big ass forehead, bald on top, but it's got the monk cut, like the friar cut. I mean, motherfuckers, he's going to Freakmeister immediately. I'm not doing this shit right now. The zombie this thing. Where is it? The zombie this thing. Since it's a zombie, it automatically goes 1 tier higher. Freaky mid. This is another kind of piglin. I don't know what the difference is, so I'm just going to put them in the same category. The axolotl is too cute to be a freak. It's going in unfreakable. The glow squid. Glow squids are the exact same as regular squids. I don't know where they... glow squids spawn underground specifically, I think. I think they have to spawn... They don't have to spawn in caves. They just have to spawn a certain depth. In water, obviously. They glow. So, they live deep underground in caves, 1 point. They swim, 2 points. They glow, 3 points. When you kill them, they drop glow ink sacks, which I don't know what those are for. But obviously you can do some shit with them. But anytime you drop, it's 4 points. Freak worthy. The mountain goat. The mountain goat. So it's already bare minimum because you can fight it and attack it. But I think the mountain goats, they will try to push you off of the cliff that you're on if you get near them, which will obviously fucking punch you off the cliff and kill you. So that's freaky. That's 2 points. So we're right here for now. Yeah. I mean, they don't do anything beyond that. I'm not actually sure what their drops are, if they drop any meat or anything like that. I think it's like bullfrog or toad, but these dudes are absolute fucking units. They've got the biggest dumpy probably in this entire game. So yeah, absolute unit. That's freaky. They kind of just waddle around, but like it's like they mean business. That's also freaky. Huge ass. Freaky. And I think you can own them as pets. Yeah, this is freaky mid, bare minimum. Here's the next boss. I think his name's called Raid. I've never fought this guy before. But it looks like he's got a mouth on his chest stomach thing. Like, it's an exposed rib cage. It looks like his arms might just be exposed, bones as well, possibly. I think you also make this guy. You make, like, all the bosses somehow. Like, you make the portal that takes you to the Ender Dragon. You make the Wither. I think you make this guy too, but I don't fucking know. I mean, he's a boss. He's gonna get Freaky Meister at bare minimum. Chat, I have no fucking idea what this thing is, but it looks like an angel. And angels are freaky. Everyone knows that. Obviously it's got wings. Looks like an angel. I'm gonna give it 2 points for that. Bright blue. You'll always be able to see coming unless you're on the ocean. 3 points. It's got his arms out, like it's gonna come up and grab you. That's also freaky. Freak worthy. God damn it, gang, we made it though. I'm fucking dying. Maybe for real, but this is it. This is our list of which Minecraft mob is the freakiest. If you enjoyed this video, please leave your comments down below suggesting what ranking you want to see next. As of course we rank everything, so don't be shy. Beat the fuck out of the subscribe button if you haven't already. Share this video with your friends so they can watch you and make all the bad decisions that you made. Give this video a like so that YouTube will make sure that you never have a good dream again, because you'll always be thinking about this video. Once again, thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a good one.